Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Toe Tags Metal Reviews, and today we're going to be recapping round 1 of our best metal band in the world tournament. And stick around after that because we're going to give you guys a preview of round 2 and another band shirt unboxing, which we haven't done in a while. So round 1 of our big tournament is now complete. 200 bands. Obviously there weren't 200 bands in round 1 because due to our seeding, a bunch of bands got a bye. So there's a lot of new faces you guys are going to see in round 2. But let's talk about round 1 a little bit. So, you know, after all that's happened, been going on since June, what was your favorite matchup to see? Like, out of all the matchups we've seen so far in round 1, what one was really awesome for you?
Like, I can't even remember all the matches, but honestly, there's one, when you said that one immediately stuck out of my head. I'm just trying to think about anything else that might be sticking out of my head, but there was one that just jumped out at me, and that was Ice Earth versus Blind Guardian. Because stylistically, I think that was one of the most closest matchups. Very interesting to see the comments and how that poll went. Another really cool one that I'm remembering is Death vs Pantera, just because both those bands were like just iconic. You know what I mean? Like sure. Just like behemoths in their own way. So that was interesting. There's a lot of interesting matchups, but those two are jumping to me right now, so those are what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, fair enough.
Question for you though. There were some disappointing losses. What was the most disappointing loss of round 1 for you?
Well, I mean, that kind of thing is a little bit subjective, of course. You know, what's disappointing for me might not be disappointing for you, might not be disappointing for all of you. But for myself, there were a few. One of them was one of the earlier matches of round 1, which was Nekrogoblikon beating the Ocean. And I mean, both of them are pretty similar bands, all things considered. It is a tough match, but I think the Ocean is an amazing band, and I think they deserve more because they lost pretty handily. And you know what? With some of the matches, even though it's like, oh, I love the Ocean, I really want them to win, but Nekrogoblikon is just more well known. A lot of it comes down to that. You know, if this band is sick, but nobody knows who they are, they're gonna pick, you know, the band that they know. And of course, you know, we would like everyone to try at least one song of each band. Some people do that, some people might not do that. We have no real way of knowing, but that is still what we would like you guys to do when you're voting.
Yeah.
Another one, which really sucked for me personally, was Napalm Death beating Haken. I love Haken a lot. I think they're a great band, and you can hear a lot more of my thoughts on them in our Virus review, their new album. But I knew they weren't winning. Like, I knew Napalm Death, super popular band, so notable. Haken not as nearly well known, but it just hurts to see that, right? It's a bit painful. The other one that kind of struck me was Nightwish beating Carach Angren. Carach Angren is
that hurt me too.
Such a great, amazing band, and to see them go out in their first match. I mean, Nightwish is a very, very popular band, but like, there's so much talent in Carach Angren that needs to be recognized.
Yeah.
So
yeah, those are disappointing ones.
It kind of sucks. Anyway, for you, I'm wondering, out of all the matchups in round 1, what was the most painful and hardest to see happen? Like, what matchups for you just kind of made you think, oh man, I don't want to see either of these bands lose? Oh, like, what was the most brutal one for you?
Let me think. I was looking at the round 1 matchups earlier. You know what? You know what one that sucked?
What?
Strapping on Lad vs Alien Weaponry.
Oh, that
one
did suck.
I didn't want to see either of those bands lose.
Yeah, same.
What else? Rotting Christ vs Symphony X. That sucked.
I mean,
I like both those bands a lot. Honestly, I'm probably a minority here, but Kitty and Hatebreed. I really like both those bands, and to see one of them go up in round 1, that hurt me a bit too. So there was definitely a few matchups where I was like, oh, why do they have to face each other? And I know our viewers and our fans had that feeling a lot too, because we had tons of comments of people like, why are you putting my 2 favorite bands together? No!
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate luck of the draw for a lot of bands in that regard. It really sucks.
So I already asked you who your most disappointing loss was, but who do you think was the most surprising win in your opinion?
You know, as odd as it may seem for my perspective, but Dream Theater over Gwar actually surprised me.
Yeah.
Now, if I were to pick, obviously 100% Dream Theater,
I'd pick Guar.
We differ. Yeah. But I wasn't expecting Dream Theater to take it. I thought, you know what, Guar's super well known, have such a huge legacy, but Dream Theater beat them pretty handily. I was kind of surprised, pleasantly surprised at that. You know, for me, it's nice to see, you know, the boys win, but yeah, that kind of took me by surprise. Another one was honestly Symphony X over Rotting Christ. I was expecting Rotting Christ to take it. Now, personally, I would pick Symphony X, but I was not expecting them to actually take it.
Yeah, that was disappointing because I'm a much bigger Rotting Christ fan than Symphony X, but I do love Symphony X, so that's why it was a tough one for me either way. Rotting Christ would have edged it up for me, so.
Yeah, lots of crazy matchups in round one, guys, and we love seeing your guys' involvement. We love seeing your guys' comments. There were so many great matchups, and we're gonna give you guys a preview of round two of what that's looking like. There are so many crazy matchups lined up for round two. Oh my god. And round two starts tomorrow morning with Judas Priest versus Anthrax.
That's a crazy first match right off the bat. And I think, in my opinion, I looked at the bracket for round two and it gets better than that. It gets crazier. Some of these are gonna be really hard to choose, guys. If you thought round one was tough, round two is just, good luck.
Oh, jeez. Just nuts, crazy matches. Anyway, guys, we love seeing your involvement with this. So remember to comment. Tell us who you think is going to win. Tomorrow morning, it's going to start round number 2.
Also, just to quickly reiterate the rules for the tournament, if you're unfamiliar with either band, make sure you listen to at least one song before voting. And the polls are open for 24 hours. So they come out at 10 a.m. Eastern every day. And at 10 a.m. Eastern the next day, the new poll starts and the previous poll is locked in for the score. So 24 hours for the polls, guys. Any votes that come in after that don't count. So just to give you guys the heads up on that.
Yep, and with that being said, I guess now is a good time to get to the shirt unboxing portion of this video here. We both decided to buy on indie merch this time. They have a wide variety of bands on there. And I believe we got a wide variety of bands picked between us, like as what shirts we're buying. And one thing that's awesome is that I don't remember a bunch of the shirts I bought. I think we got like 5 each.
I remember 2 of the shirts I bought. I think we got 5 each, I remember 2 of the ones I got, the other 3. I'll recognize them when I see them.
Yeah, of course, like same, but there's a bunch that I kind of remember and there's a bunch I don't even remember at all. So it's like a nice surprise that's coming, you know?
Okay, so let's see what we got. We got the skizzers, and we'll cut the package. And
we got them on like I think we bought them on like a pretty good 4th of July sale they were having as well.
Yeah, that's the thing with indie merch. It's usually on like a holiday, 4th of July or you know, Christmas or Black Friday or anything like that. They usually have like a discount sale that weekend, so you get a pretty good deal.
So I think I know what that is. Oh, I know what that is. This is a shirt of mine. It's the Ocean.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. They got a lot of really cool designs for their shirts. There was one that was called Face of the Deep, which was the coolest shit ever, but unfortunately that was sold out. But this still looks totally awesome as well.
It's kind of got like a Mayan type. I don't know if that's Mayan or if that's like
kind of looks like
Indian.
Like
actually, no, I think it's Indian. It almost looks like an Indian type of artwork.
Either way, really cool.
A lot of arms. They kind of have that vibe.
Oh yeah, true.
That kind of thing. This is another one of yours. I know that for sure.
Another one of mine. Yep. I think like these are mine and those are yours.
Maybe they're kind of in 2 different piles here.
So this one is just the album artwork of Melancholy by Shadow of Intent.
Which is a sick album, got 2 toe tags.
Sick album, did get 2 toe tags. I believe it was on both of our top 5s last year. Sick artwork. One small thing about this artwork that you might not know is you see the guy standing there, if you look at his reflection, he's hanging on a noose.
Yeah.
Don't know if you've ever noticed that, but that's a really cool detail about it.
Yep.
Awesome looking shirt, awesome album, awesome band.
It is really cool. Okay, getting to one of mine now.
God.
Here we got Ingested.
That looks sick. What the
I can't remember what the shirt's called, but it's pretty gruesome. I can't remember the name of the shirt or whatever, but Ingested's actually dropping an album tomorrow as well. We will be doing a first impression, so make sure you guys come and check that out. But yeah, cool band, man. I'm glad I now have an Ingested shirt to my name.
Yeah.
And I also got a Shadow of Intent. A Shadow of Intent shirt.
You actually got that one?
Yep, and it's the God of Blast, Jimmy Neutron. I thought it was kind of funny. He's got the corpse paint on. He's got the drumsticks.
Corpse paint.
right? The skulls in the background add a nice touch. I had to get a Shadow of Intent shirt, man. Just had to do it.
Funny.
This looks like another one
mine.
Of yours. Yep.
This is Barren Earth, a band that I don't think people appreciate enough.
You know what? Never hear anything about Barren Earth. People don't talk about Barren Earth, but these guys are really talented, put out some really great music, and they actually do have 2 Toe Tag albums.
They do.
That we reviewed on the channel too.
Yep, that album was called The Complex of Cages. Yep. This one I believe is based on Lonely Towers, which was the album before that.
Yep.
Really cool shirt. I really wanted a Barren Earth shirt. I saw that they had them, and I'm like, you know what? I would like to have one just because I think these guys are really cool and I think they deserve more love.
True that. This one is mine. And I've been wanting a shirt from these guys for a while. Infant Annihilator.
Ooh, nice.
And it's Child Chewer, which is another pretty brutal shirt. It's got this troll, devil kind of guy, and he's literally eating
Chewing children.
Babies. Pretty gross, pretty brutal, but that's what I like. My style. I like things gory.
What is this?
This is not one of yours, yes.
Oh, it's Skeleton Witch. You know, Skeleton Witch has some of the coolest designs out there.
They do.
Like, their artwork's incredible. Some of their shirts are alright, some of them aren't, but this one
That's
has
really
a
cool.
color scheme. This guy holding the scythe and just the skulls, and on the back, let's see here, at 1 with the shadows. What we got.
That's a cool shirt.
It's a cool shirt. I really like how the logo pops hard, you know?
It does,
like,
yeah.
you got the blue and then this black and white just boom in your face.
Love that.
I honestly don't remember buying this one. What do we got here? What the fuck?
This is one of mine.
But can he read it?
I can't remember what band this is. This is ridiculous.
It was a while ago that we placed this order, so a lot of stuff we don't remember.
How come I don't recognize this logo though? Like,
I don't know, but that sure looks pretty nasty. What's gonna happen is you're gonna like look it up afterwards, like, oh, what shirt did I buy? And then it's gonna hit you like a sack of bricks.
yeah, I know. And like I was looking at all
That
these
looks
bands on Indie Merch, and they got a lot of bands, like a lot of bands I never even heard of. So if I saw a band and I would listen to the band to make sure I liked it before I went, okay, I'm gonna add this to my cart. And this is one of those ones I'd never heard of before. And I'm like, okay, that's a sick shirt. So I listened to one of their albums, thought this is fucking awesome, and then added, but I didn't remember this at all. What the heck? I mean, I remember like seeing the graphic, but the band name is escaping me. Yeah, so comment below if you guys know what this is, because
Metalhead problems.
at this point right now I can't even read it. Metalhead problems. Yeah, but anyways, it's a rad shirt. I love the colors, the bluey purple and the red. Good color contrast there.
I really like all the monsters like in the background.
And again, the gore. Gory shirts, gotta love it. This is another one of yours.
This is mine. Yes, this shirt. This band I never really checked out that much. This is aborted, but here's the thing. This is a Dark Souls themed shirt, and that's fucking amazing.
Big Dark Souls fan here.
I love Dark Souls. This character I believe is from Dark Souls 3, which I haven't really played yet. I'm still in Dark Souls 1, so it's gonna be a while until I really truly get the reference, but this looks sick. Like, look at that. And on the back, prepare to grind.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a fucking rad shirt.
Nice.
I think, is this one yours or mine? I think this might be mine.
I think that's yours, yeah.
This is Brand of Sacrifice, a Toronto-based band. These guys are really cool, and look at this fucking shirt. This looks straight out of the Eclipse from Berserk. Just saying. Like, this is totally in the element for their artwork. This is just awesome. I think this band is really cool too. I'd love to see them live one day. Look at that. It's nasty. Awesome stuff.
Disentomb!
Oh,
Disentomb! Cool band. Check them out.
I wouldn't have guessed Disentomb. I would not have read that on there.
That's a little embarrassing, but whatever. It is what it is.
So,
cool band though.
Oh yeah, cool band. Really cool shirts for both of us, really.
Yeah.
Like, they all looked really good, guys.
Yep.
Anyway, that's all we got for you today. Remember, round 2 starts tomorrow morning with Judas Priest versus Anthrax. So remember to vote on that in our Best Metal Band in the World tournament. Remember to like the video if you liked it, guys. Comment in the comments below. What did you think of the shirts we bought? What did you think of round 1 of our tournament? And remember to subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. I'm TV Fish.
And I'm Vile Self.
And we'll see you guys later.